take their land. The natives hated the settlers for the way that they abused. That's why most tribes fought with the British in the Revolution. And after it, the government wanted more land and expanded. They moved west, but the move cost 70,000 native deaths. There was a man known for the way that he attacked them. You can find him on your $20 bills. It's Andrew Jackson. They tried to make taking native land sound more suitable. The name they gave this mission was the Indian removal. Before all this happened, the natives were more caring. They had this land alone and were known for their sharing. It wasn't about competition and racking up private property. They was introduced to that by Europe's accent philosophy. The government broke every treaty that they made with the natives, and today they still discriminate against immigration. In school they teach you just the Pledge of Allegiance. It's a book I read, you gotta go get so you can read it. It shows how this mess was created in the place. Face of people's history of the United States. After taking native land, the government wanted more. They took California and Texas in the Mexican War. Arizona and more Mexican land and planned steadily. Take Utah and Nevada, they called it Manifest Destiny. The war was opposed by those in the know, like Frederick Douglass, the Quakers, and Henry David Thoreau. Little to no freedom came from the slaves' emancipations. Rich white men still were owners of every occupation. Plus the proclamation didn't stop discrimination, didn't stop the creation of a racist education. People organized in 1835 as they strive for better ways, fighting to end more than 10-hour days. And way back, it's a fact, they scripted the conscription act. So the rich didn't have to fight in the wars, only the poor. Today's the same situation with the rich who rule this nation. The richest businesses evolved, today they're called corporations. In school they teach you just the Pledge of Allegiance. It's a book I read, you gotta go get so you can read it. It shows how this mess was created in the place. Face of people's history of the United States. In school they teach you just the Pledge of Allegiance. It's a book I read, you gotta go get so you can read it. It shows how this mess was created in the place. Face of people's history of the United States. Real history, part two, where the first one left off, to the present. 8-hour work days was won in a fight of 100,000 workers in a 3-month strike. The day was late 1872, and just 5 years after, working people fought back with mass strikes and rich masters. Massive railroad strikes then exemplified rich versus poor, like today's two Americas, still immersed in war. In 1884, Grover Cleveland ran for president. The press ignored issues, superficial questions were prevalent. Ben Harris, next president of the snakes of the nation, was a lawyer and a soldier for the railroad corporations. Fought in courts and led soldiers attacking strikers at the stations. Workers would continue to fight as one for workers' rights. The rich continued with militias shooting guns into the strikes. The Spanish-American War was just the U.S. wanting more resources. The U.S. took over more sources. They took PR and Cuba were occupying forces. They said they did it for people's freedom from Spain, who used to lead them. Took Hawaii and the Philippines. Same scam, the same season. The president said he had to do it to civilize and Christianize them and keep the lands from Germany, who were their business rivals. In business, conquering land for resources the quickest. It's a twisted, capitalistic, evil plan for more riches. In school, they teach you just the Pledge of Allegiance. It's a book I read, you gotta go get so you can read it. It shows how this mess was created in a place. Face of people's history of the United States. In 1910, socialist organizers said, with clarity for change, we need to arrange solidarity. One general strike will stop the rich if we unite and fight the system. And by nothing, this corporation driven. 100 years back, the socialists showed they had to act. That 100 years later could still change the world's behavior. Roosevelt's New Deal in the 30s made reforms. Most think they're to help, but these reforms are born just to make sure that system stays in place in its form. 35 to help the poor, to stop rebellion and ensure a solution to avoid a real revolution. The rich never want equality. If you're for it, then the penalty. Like socialists and communists, they'll call you the enemy. Still blacks in this nation live with facts and segregation. And socialists and communists fought against discrimination. The race in World War II was to stop Hitler's evil. But who would stop the U.S. from colonizing foreign people? U.S. pardon, it was started not from Jews being targeted, but a bombing by Japan, a chance of losing foreign markets. And getting the Middle East plans for oil so they could foil Britain's hold on this direction, making the U.S.'s investment. When peace came, U.S. dominance of the world was the essence. Like before, it was based on U.S. plans for taking more. It's a cycle they implore before they leave for foreign wars.
You've been listening to The Real History, brought to you by The Truth. We'll be back right after this message from our corporate sponsor.
After World War II, they created the United Nations to prevent future wars and ensure cooperation. But it was dominated by England, the U.S., Russia, and France, the rich countries, which gives poor countries less than a chance. In 42, the U.S. put Japanese Americans in camps. Hitler was an evil race, but U.S. forces were segregated. Red Crosses separated black and white blood donations. He overthrew the U.S.-backed dictator in 1959 in Cuba, which is why they hate Castro to this time. Bad for U.S. business interests. When Castro had Batista finish. In the 60s, blacks got the right to vote in elections, but it never stopped racism or poverty's direction. In Harlem, blacks have voted for years, but didn't cheer cause it stung. Lived packed in the rat-infested slums. 69, Fred Hampton was shot in his sleep and died. Shot about 100 times by COINTELPRO, the FBI. The civil rights movement, when finished, didn't witness the biggest problem, of course, which is the poor and rich divisions. In school, they teach you just a pledge of allegiance. It's a book I read, you gotta go get so you can read it. It shows how this mess was created in a place. Face of people's history of the United States. Vietnam wasn't for freedom, was for the Asian commodities, for monopolies. U.S. committed many grave atrocities. That war they would lose it to a small country in the presence of the anti-war movement. Nixon couldn't refute it. Thought Carter would make change with intervention and attention, but he approved $1 trillion for military spending. Gave military aid to dictators with slaves. Reagan and Bush said they'd improve the economy, which is a shorthand term for maneuvering from monopoly. In 84, a quarter of the nation's children lived in poverty. You was feared the Russians were coming here with atrocities. In 2009, now they don't want it in their hands, but Reagan sold them the weapons that's in the land of Iran. In fact, they had even sold weapons to Iraq. And years before the Gulf War, and that war showed on the surface that to the ruined class that an Arab's life is worthless. 96, Bill Clinton provided billions for building prisons. He refused creating jobs to make a living to be given. Approved $250 billion a year that went to spending on building military weapons. Befriending Bush to the end. By 97, U.S. sold weapons more abroad than all other nations combined. Another Bush arrived. We're living in the same system in 2009. It's always time to uprise and learn the truth about their lives. In school, they teach you just a pledge of allegiance. It's a book I read, you gotta go get so you can read it. It shows how this mess was created in a place. Face of people's history of the United States. Rich people who chose to colonize and exploit other people started and still own the government, the nation's wealth, its laws, its courts, its police, its newspapers, magazines, TV stations, churches, and colleges. Yet the people have always rebelled. We continue to. We always will.
B97, its affiliates, and its staff is not responsible for what your kids may hear. Parental guidance is advised.
I was going through Jabo's stuff on a website, and one thing caught my eye. I haven't listened to it yet, but it's called lick music. And whenever anybody asks me how I feel, I always say with my fingers and my tongue. And I love licking. I'll let you figure out what I love licking. So I play this, and like I said, it's my first time hearing it.
JohnnyJuliano.com. Alright, y'all look, this is what we gonna do right here. 3 of us. I'm gonna go around the front, you go around the back. I'ma knock first. Don't nobody come to the door. I'm kicking this shit. Point blank period, nigga. You stay in the car. You watch the other neighbors, man. Make sure they don't come. Don't fuck this up. For real. Y'all niggas ready? If you get caught, don't say shit. Keep your motherfucking mouth closed, nigga. You ready? Let's go.
Let's get that money, dawg. Boy, you ain't said shit. Know what I'm talking about. I'm about to hit a lick. Let's get that money, dawg. Boy, you ain't said shit. Know what I'm talking about. I'm about to hit a lick. Let's 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 hit a lick. Talking about what you got, dawg. That'll get you here. We bout to go in on these motherfuckers. And I promise these boys, they will never touch us. Back door, front door, we running out. Hop up in the car, then we headed to another house. To another spot, digging in the pots. They might got some bricks, they might got some rocks. But you know what's funny? We ain't never dummies. One thing we searching for is the fucking money. Plasma HDs, flat TVs. Fuck that little shit that can keep them DVDs. And we moving fast like it's a fucking race. I opened up the closet, bro, here go the fucking safe. Let's get that money, dawg. Boy, you ain't said shit. Know what I'm talking about. I'm about to hit a lick. Let's get that money, dawg. Boy, you ain't said shit. Know what I'm talking about. I'm about to hit a lick. Let's hit a lick. got, dog. That'll get you hit. Dope man spot, so no police involved. Inside job, so the problem solved. Red and black diamonds, look like he playing checkers. Fat, white, round diamonds, call it Uncle Fester. Jury on the dresser, so I pocket that. Shit, I might keep it, it's worth a lot of stacks. Open up the dresser, but I ain't see shit. I lift up the mattress, about 3 bricks. I was so happy, I caught the shakes. I seen the Mac 90 in the SK. I said, y'all niggas, I think it's time to escape. My boy say, hold up, Jay, do we got a safe? I said, let's keep looking, 3 more minutes. His neighbors outside, oh, they just playing tennis. I got this phone call saying, get all you can. That was his girl calling, she's our inside man. Let's get that money, dog. Boy, you ain't said shit, know what I'm talking about. I'm about to hit a lick. Let's get that money, dog. Boy, you ain't said shit, know what I'm talking about. I'm about to hit a lick. Let's 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 hit a lick. Talk about what you got, dog. That'll get you hit.
Robbing season is forever, nigga. We don't take layoffs, we don't take breaks. Timeouts, not a day off. I'm a 3-time felon, nigga, and still keep the iron on me. And still dying to pop shots over mine, homie. I get the cash fast, rarely do I use a mask. Cause when I flash the maggers, get right or wear a shit bag. And time can get ugly. Move swift, better think fast. Either you ain't nice or you the body on the ice, nigga. I'm sticking everything moving in the streets. Cause sticking and moving is the only way to prove street. Take cars, take rims, take drugs, take guns, take jewelry, take speakers, but money is the one. I smell money like a gold digger, nigga. If you got it, I'm coming to get it. Put that on my old nigga. We move in, nigga, you move down. I'm tuned in, ready with tools out.
Now get that money, dog. Boy, you ain't said shit. Know what I'm talking about. I'm about to hit a lick. Now get this money, dog. Boy, you ain't said shit. Know what I'm talking about. I'm about to hit a lick. Let's 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 hit a lick. Talking about what you got, dog. That'll get you hit.
Sorry about that. My computer decided to slow down. Okay. I like that. I like J-Bo stuff. And if you take JBBO space BBE, put that in Google, and you can find a lot of J-Bo stuff. And Simba's stuff is there too. He's part of BBB, and check him out. You'll find out that he's really good, and take a look at his YouTube tapes and enjoy. So what I'm going to do is go back to Snoop Dogg for a minute, and then I'll be back again with some more other people.
Hey, JC. What's up, Aaron? That Snoop Dogg over there. That nigga with that blue coat on? Hell yeah. Roll up on the side of him, man. Roll your window down. Man, hand me my motherfucking Glock, man. Give me another clip. Smoke this food. Okay, there you go. Hey, man, you Snoop Dogg? Snoop? Huh? Snoop Dogg, man, you Snoop Dogg. Fuck that, nigga. Man, get up, phone, man. Get up, man. He trying to run that devil on that phone, man. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, nigga. What's up? Nigga? Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, nigga. What left, nigga? Yeah, nigga. You's a dead motherfucker now.
As I look up at the sky, my mind starts dripping, a tear drops my eye. My body temperature falls. I'm shaking and they breaking, trying to save the dough. Pumping on my chest and I'm screaming. I stop breathing. Damn, I see demons. Dear God, I wonder, can you save